First day again. Push the can go on. Zooming in close, go down the road and see everybody. Go down each road there.
About Jesus, the best thing in the whole world.
You're all right, Robin. It's amazing how good it makes me feel every time I tell someone about Jesus.
I can see why you all feel that way. You always know the right things to say at the right time.
You girls have already found the Bible passage in Sunday school, while I'm still going through Matthew, Mark, and Luke, and John.
Someone told me that Marvin and Siri both could say and spell all these names correctly.
Wrong.
Right, no way.
Come on, Juan. Jesus tells us to tell our friends about him. He wants you to share his love. He wants everyone to do that. There are lots of ways to do that.
I'm just not the preacher type. You mean I can share the love of Jesus in those little things without being a Bible teacher?
Enough of times actions speak louder than words.
I think I heard that before.
The love of Jesus isn't something you just talk about, it's something you live.
You know, it's not easy to remember sometimes. When you turn up from the whole province, I forget. What really means that Jesus loves me, how much I love him.
Good job.
The more I think about it, the more excited I get. I really do want to tell everybody about how much Jesus means to me.
I can tell you what has helped me.
I can tell you too. One from talking and some believe. I
everyone. Here's Kim.
Ich grüße mein Leben aus meinem Haus. In den Aufwärmslieden, nein, sondern in den Augen grüße mein Leben. One, in Anton, in my house.
Let's go, everybody. Come on. Welcome. Come on in and sit down. Hey, Merry Christmas. Good to see you. Now come and sit down.
Well, how are all of you children today? Have fun working today? Good. Well, today I'm going to read you a story about a German fable about the legend of the Christmas spider. Long ago in Germany, high up in the mountains, stood a lonely church building. It was surrounded by enormous pine trees, so tall and full they hid the church from view. It was a good thing that it did, for the church was sadly neglected. The pastor had died many years before, and the parishioners could not succeed in getting someone else to come to this remote location. They locked the doors and they abandoned the church. Years of heavy snow caved in the roof, exposing the interior to rain and sun. Bricks loosened and the walls were in danger of coming down. Not so good, yeah? Inside the church, in a dusty, crusty organ pipe, lived a spider named Anna and her 12 children. Gretchen, Eva, Friedrich, Gretel, Martha, Ludwig, Hans, Karl, Rudi, Hannah, Peter, and Herman. Not the monster Herman, but the other Herman. Yeah, okay. Anna had worked hard to make cozy nests for her family. Every child had his or her own web, and they lived together quietly and happily. It so happened that a traveler was passing through the village on a Sunday, and he asked the way to church and was surprised to learn there was no place to worship. Not so good. What a shame, he told the innkeeper. I have just finished my seminary training and I'm looking for a post. Your village would be a lovely place to settle in. Upon hearing this, the innkeeper's eyes grew wide. Within hours, he gathered the villagers together and came up with a plan to repair the church. Johann, the young clergyman, agreed to return for Christmas services only 3 months away. Another peaceful day to watch the snow fall, Anna thought. Suddenly, a loud sound made her jump 4 inches off the floor, and her children scampered from her. What's that? They chorused. Hannah looked down from the windowsill to see who was making so much noise. Human beings, she told her family. We must be careful. Stay close to me and we will be all right. Why, Mama? Asked Hans. Some humans don't like us. I don't know why. Anna told her son. You must keep out of sight. All the spiders stayed hidden during the months of the renovation. First the roof and the walls were repaired, then the broken windows and the pews were refinished, and their flooring restored to its former beauty. A tall evergreen was set up next to the organ at the front of the church. Families had been sewing and woodworking and tinsmithing for months, and they lovingly hung their handcrafted ornaments on the tree. Like this tree here, a very pretty tree. At dusk on Christmas Eve, villagers began filling up the pews. As promised, Johann had returned, and he began the service with blessing the congregation for their hard work. You have made this once more a fitting place to worship the Lord. Let us sing a hymn of praise and thanksgiving. It was a proud moment for the villagers as they heard the triumphant chords of organ silent for so long. But the bellowing sounds blasted Anna and her family to the top of the organ pipe. They held onto the edge with all their might, and their little spider body shook with the next chord. Anna screamed, "Hold on," with all 8 legs, but the next note shot all 13 into the towering Christmas tree. As soon as she caught her breath, Anna made sure all her children were safe. Eva, her youngest daughter, climbed to the tip of the branch and peered down. "I see a little baby in a cradle," she said with curiosity. Anna explained that the baby represented Jesus the Christ child. He was placed in a manger, she informed him. "You mean where the cows and the donkeys eat?" asked Ludwig. Anna just nodded. Let's listen to the pastor explain the whole story. The spider sat in the splendor of the tree where they were enchanted by the tale of Jesus' birth. After hearing the message of Christmas, the spider children wanted to leave a gift for the Christ child. What can we give? They asked Anna. I don't think we have anything that would be a proper gift, Anna replied. Oh, please, Mama, we must have something, Anna cried. Well, each of you look over the branches carefully. Maybe we'll find some ideas, advised Anna. After covering every inch of the branches, the spiders remained dismayed. All they had done was leave a dusty trail of spider web wherever they went. Oh, I'm sorry, said Anna. It seems every possible kind of decoration is on this tree. I don't think there's anything that we can give that would be a proper gift to give to the Christ child. Dejected, they slowly climbed down and headed back to the organ pipe. Knowing that the spiders were unhappy about not leaving a gift, an angel came to the church. The angel was all alone except for the tall tree which stood in front of the pews. She reached out and touched the dusty green webs the spiders had left on the branches, and the Christmas tree and blessed them. And as she did, the webs turned into sparkling strands of gold which glistened on the tree. Very pretty, yeah? In the morning, Anna and her family awoke to the sun's glowing rays. Carl was the first one out of the organ pipe. Mama, he cried, come and see. Anna jumped up and ran to the opening in the pipe. Why, it's a miracle. Children, come quickly, she exclaimed. The boys and girls were amazed and ran out to the tree, and they leaped and scurried all around the tree with great joy. In the midst of their celebration, Anna heard noises outside. Stay close, she warned. The parishes were returning for the Christmas Day services. As the villagers entered, they stood still in wonderment. Anna heard the murmuring that the Christmas tree was the most glorious one they had ever seen. Johann was dazzled by the full beauty of the church in daylight. He came up to the tree and saw the spiders huddled there and asked, are you responsible for this? Friedrich spoke right up. Ja, so, we are. Not entirely responsible, corrected Anna, and she explained. Johann said, God must have been very pleased with your gift, a gift you didn't even know had value. You and your family have been a true Christmas blessing. He told the story to the congregation and ended by saying, I would like to remain with you good people and be your pastor. From that time on, it became a custom in that village and throughout Germany to include a spider among the decorations on the Christmas tree. That's a very nice story, yeah? Okay.
Very nice. That is why we hang the tinsel and the ornament on our tree.
Just as the toddlers was an inspiration to the village, so we can be witnesses in everything that we do. The birth of Jesus is just the beginning of the story. Remember, God will never desert you. He is always there.
Thank you for coming. Merry Christmas, everybody.
please stand and join us in singing Joy to the World. People that we're thankful for. We're thankful for Steve up there recording, Meg, my piano player up there, working on the tapes for us, Roger doing the sound, all of the parents who work so diligently to get their pupils, I don't know what we call them, all of our students here, and all of the students who've worked so hard. This, some people probably don't know the history. We've been doing this for 15 years, I figured out. And we started out in our little one-room house, and we had standing room only by the parents and a few of the ministerial staff that came over there. And we have just grown and grown. At that period of time, I think maybe we might have had 8 or 10 students, somewhere like that, right? Maximum. And now we run between 40 and 60, 70 sometimes. We never know who we're going to have. We have a lot of group homes that come, and we're very thankful for the group homes that come. We have some students who do not sing, do not read. However, some of them with this music, all this music has been brand new to them, have been saying, say a prayer. And I think that is a wonderful accomplishment to everybody as a witnessing tool, that no matter what level we are, we can say a prayer and that God will hear us and He will be there and answer our prayer. My prayer is that as this holiday season comes, that we will all have the true meaning of Christmas in our heart, and not only at Christmas time, but throughout the year. Thank you for coming, and I'd like us all give them a hand.